Hey, it's good to see you again. My name is Rob Lee and welcome back to my YouTube channel. First, a message to my sponsors. I want to thank My Imagination and My Free Time for their support and availability throughout this process. Without them, this video and content on this channel would not be made possible. So thank you once again. Welcome to episode 3 of Doodle Box, where I take 3 random post-it notes and combine them to use as creative prompts for an illustration. For those of you who are new to Doodle Box in this series, the post-it notes categories are broken into 3 different types. Yellow post-it notes are animals, orange post-it notes are jobs, and green post-it notes are things. So I'm going to take one from each color and put them together to create a scene. Let's see what we pick today. Alright, we've got our box in front of us over here, and I'm going to take a yellow one out at random. This one over here. I'm going to pick out an orange one. Got my job. And finally, we'll pick out a green post-it note, which is our thing. So I have my 3 post-it notes here. Let's open them up and see what we have. I'm going to unfold this, and the animal that we have is a cheetah. We have photographer. And finally, for our thing that we'll incorporate into the scene, we have washing machine. So we have a really interesting combination of prompts today. We have cheetah for our animal. We have a photographer that we need to incorporate. And also our object is a washing machine. So let's do some sketches, see what creative ideas we can come up with, and we'll move on to the final illustration after that. So it's on to some thumbnail creation and sketching. The first idea I had was putting the washing machine as the photographer and giving it a cute little face. I like drawing big boxy things with a smiling face. So in this one, the washing machine is just taking a photo of a cheetah straight on. I then looked at the cheetah being the photographer, and here he's holding a large telephoto lens and is looking around in a laundromat and seeing if there's anything interesting to shoot. So this was the second iteration of this idea. I start to think about then, what if the cheetah was just lounging or posing on top of the washing machine? And both of them are in the as photographic subjects, and in this particular view I wanted to capture them through the viewfinder of a digital SLR, so with the battery and the ISO speed and all those details on the picture itself. Exploring the idea of washing machine and the cheetah on safari together, so perhaps walking around and doing a photo safari in the plains of Africa. So this is the version of that sketch, giving them a little safari hat and some gear to show that they're out in the field. Thought about having the cheetah within the washing machine, so maybe this one, he's just hanging out, going for a tumble dry, and seeing what what photos he can shoot. I like this one a lot. I think it's a pretty cute idea. I went then into a different type of washing machine, so a top-loading washing machine, and what if the cheetah was coming out of it almost like a surprise, surprising people taking their clothes to the laundry. I like that this one reminds me of a whack-a-mole game, or a creature coming out of its small little hole to surprise larger things. The 7th thumbnail here is a pretty generic one. It's just a cheetah looking straight on at us and being in a laundromat. I don't think this one's particularly exciting or really interesting visually to look at. And finally, with the last thumbnail that I did, the cheetah is posing on top of a pile of dirty laundry, and the washing machine is capturing his subject, standing on top of a stool. So for this episode of the cheetah, washing machine, and photographer for Doodle Box, I actually had a bit of trouble choosing. I thought some of the sketches were quite interesting, and I wish I could have explored each of them individually more, but the one that I ended up choosing was the third sketch, the cheetah resting on top of the washing machine, and both of them looking towards a camera. So the perspective is from a digital SLR camera with all of the details in the margins. So the washing machine's holding a Polaroid camera and a Polaroid photo in his left hand. And I'm using the Oberon and dry ink brush to create this base layer sketch. Alright, it is fun fact time for both cheetahs and washing machines. We know that cheetahs are very fast, the fastest land animal on this planet. They can accelerate up to 121 kilometers per hour in less than 3 seconds, which is very, very impressive for a cat with 4 legs. Cheetahs weigh between 31 to 64 kilograms, or 69 to 140 pounds, and are 1.2 meters in length, or just over 4 feet. A cheetah has between 2,000 to 3,000 spots on their body, which is a lot. The cheetah's scientific name is Acinonyx jubatus, which means spotted one. Who would have thought? Now onto some fun facts about washing machines. The first washing machines appeared in the 1760s, and what they were back then was a wooden box which was filled with clothes and rotated by hand. The first powered washing machines were created in 1908. Washing machines which load from the front rather than the top are considered to be more efficient and clean their clothes better. Clothes washers typically account for 93% of all lost socks in an average American household. Washing machines also account for nearly a quarter of the total water consumption in North America. So I'm reaching the final stages of this illustration, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I'm liking the colors and the composition, and I'm glad that I chose the thumbnail sketch that I did. All up, this has taken me around 45 minutes to do, 10 minutes for the initial thumbnails, another 5 to 7 for the first finished sketch, and around 22 minutes for the coloring that you're seeing on screen sped up. Well, this has been episode 3 of Doodle Box, where I took a cheetah, photographer, and washing machine, and I've come up with the image that you are seeing now. If you liked today's episode, please check out some of my older ones, and if you like the content of this channel, please subscribe and share it with your friends on social media. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next video. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and stay safe, and see you soon. Bye.